I'm going to tell you who you really are today, and then it's going to have to be up to you to believe me or not. I know a lot about you. I know more about you than you might even know about yourself. And that's one of the reasons I love the work that I'm in, is because there are certain things that we can just sort of feel intuitively about individuals, about the human race in general. And if you're really in touch with your sensitivity and that emotional side of our existence, combined with the physical opportunities and limitlessness that we all are, believe it or not, and the spiritual limitlessness that we all are, as I start to talk about this, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about someone that has gifts and talents you may not even know, that no one else can ever touch, that no one else could ever do like you. I think of an artist, and I think of the millions of different artists, and there's not one that could absolutely copy another one. I look at all the amazing singers and musicians, and there's not one that could perfectly copy anyone. It's because you are that unique, and you have that type of a special place in this world. If I told you that you had the spirit of the divine within you, would you believe me? It is true that you do. Each and every one of us has the spirit of the divine, whether you want to call it God or you want to call it some other name from a different religion or a different walk of life, it's fine with me. But that spirit, that spark, is what makes you so incredible. It's that spirit and spark, if you work on and expand through meditation, through breathing, through working with experts in the world of spirituality and religion and personal growth, that you can start to see the dynamic individual you are, the unstoppable individual that you are. I'm talking from great experience. I was told I was just a jock. I was an athlete. I would never amount to anything more. And I loved athletics, and I loved being a jock, which is why I got my master's degree in sports psychology, right? It's like, oh my God, this is right up my alley. And it really was. It was everything to me. Oh, my Lord. But then I had to expand. And in the expansion, I was blown away. I actually wrote a book. I had no idea that I was that limitless. And then all of a sudden, I have now 16 books. But see, there's no difference between me and you. You know, there is no difference. It's, you could write 16 books. I have no background. I have no experience in writing books. When I started to write my first book, I was writing it. I was an alcoholic at the time, and I'm starting to write it at bars. I'm sitting on bars with little notes of paper, and then I became sober. And you can become sober from food addiction, social media addiction, news addiction, alcohol, whatever it might be. See, I'm telling you who you are. You're this limitless individual. If someone would have told me when I was in the middle of my addiction, I would be completely free of alcohol and cocaine for years upon years upon years. My parents would both die in front of my eyes, and I would never even think about having a drink. I would tell them they're crazy. I don't think I'll ever stop drinking. That's what I would have said in the middle of it. But see, that's because I didn't realize what I'm telling you that you are. You are limitless, and I am limitless. There is nothing that we have right now that we can't get rid of in regards to a bad habit, and there's nothing, a good habit, that we want to change our body or change our attitude or change our finances. There's nothing that you can't accomplish. That's how powerful you are. Now, my message is the tip of the iceberg here today. I'm telling you the truth. You have to dig and find your way in order to accept this as your truth, right? You have to be able to look in the mirror and say, my God, David Essel was right. I am limitless. I am unique. I can come back. I've come back in the past. I can come back again. Or maybe I haven't come back in the past like I should be able to, or I know I can. And now watching David's video says to me, let's just go. Drop it. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about other people judging you. Don't worry about failing. Who cares if you fail? Freaking A, you're alive. You're alive. You're feeling the juice of life when you fail, just like you feel the juice of life when you succeed. But you can't always succeed. You're going to fail. So when you fail big and say, holy crap, I went for all, you know? And it didn't work. And now, as Buddha says, fall down 7, stand up 8. Let's work together. We help people from all over the world really get to understand their limitlessness. I would love for you to walk away after working with me a completely changed person, because you do the work that I ask you to do. And it works. TalkDavid.com is the website. Let's make sure that you're living this life to the maximum. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.